Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Lions and the Jags, and it's coming up next.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The preseason is upon us. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, about to embark on that journey that ends with the Super Bowl. Greg, so good to finally have football back on the field.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL...
It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, to that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right to the air. Here's Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He's going to take a shot down the field. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The Jags offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Hey, Silver.
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They had to punt on their opening drive. No damage done as of yet. Still scoreless here, and they'll pick it up 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll let this one go long for Williams.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. His throw left side, taken in by Kirk. So, not much to speak of in terms of score. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They go play action. It's locked. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. Quick throw, taken in.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield, even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
A 2nd down throw for Locke. That is caught by the tight end. Ingram. Touchdown, Jaguars. The extra point is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Hooker. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Lions 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. A run here with Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To the left side here, caught by Baker. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Hooker. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's what he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once again. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. On 2nd down, Locke. He'll get this out to his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Locke out of the shotgun. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Man in motion here is Washington. On 1st down is Locke. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Locke. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Here's Sam Martin now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Now, Hooker. He's going to air this one out. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10.
Okay, ready?
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Hooker going to work from the pistol. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Hooker to throw. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Hooker. To the right side here. Pass is caught. Second time they've connected on the drive. And this one goes for 17 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone replay is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Back to throw. Hooker. Inside the 10, it is caught. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Kamara. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Again, it'll be Kamara. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3. Third and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run. Here's Kamara. Good blocking, and he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Lions. Moody's extra point is good. And the Lions are on top. It's now 10-7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Jaguars offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Locke. Quickly to the outside and complete. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Slot receiver headed right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Jackson. On play action, Locke. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jaguars are on top. It's 14-10. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's the Detroit offense now headed back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
To throw, Hooker. He'll let one go down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he is going to have a Lions first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Lions first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will start on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. It's locked. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They go play action. It's locked. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the...
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The extra point is up and through. And the Jaguars are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hooker. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and... trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
Loss of 1 makes it 3rd and 14.
So shouts to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win.
I came in